Welcome to Coming Out of the Dark podcast, a podcast like none other, where women are empowered, encouraged, and uplifted to be the best version of themselves. Get ready to come from darkness into light with a passion to fulfill purpose. Here is your host, Miss Lady O.
Hello, thank you for listening to another episode of Coming Out of the Dark. I am your host, Lady O. If you're tuning in for the first time, I want to share that this platform is in celebration of the life and memory of my beautiful sister, Glennis Marie Boyce. She is the inspiration for this platform. All that I do is in celebration of her life, and what she means to me. I would also like to share that I am not a doctor or a therapist, but I am a certified empowerment coach who is committed to supporting women that are ready to break the cycle of self-sabotaging beliefs so they can build healthy relationships, own their identity, and confidently achieve their desired goals. It's my life's purpose to encourage, empower, and uplift. And I am honored to do this on this platform. So, wow, we are here. Another week. But this isn't just any old week. This is not the same old, same old. This isn't, oops, I did it again and I arrived here by mistake. This week is destined for you. Your gifts, your joy, your laughter, and your perspective. So, today, we're shifting our perspective as we embrace the second to last Monday of 2021. Wow. I literally want to scream. I want to scream with joy, excitement, and a feeling of anxiousness. This weekend, many around the world will be on one accord in celebration of Christmas. I am aware not everyone celebrates, and I mean no offense to you if you do not celebrate. However, here on this platform, we celebrate Christmas and all that it means. Often, many use this time of year to reflect, because the following week, we will be celebrating New Year's Eve. This is a special time of year and a great time for us to have the conversation about perspectives. Now, when I started this platform, it was for me to deal with the pain of losing my sister and celebrating her life. What I didn't know, God will use this platform to share with others and bring clarity, support, healing, and encouragement to others. Last week, I shared the podcast is streaming in several countries. Countries such as Germany, Canada, United Kingdom, South Africa, Ireland, Italy, Pakistan, India, of course the United States, and other countries as well. This is indeed amazing, and it has exceeded my own expectations. When I first started, I didn't think anybody would listen. Honestly, I shared this with my therapist, and she said, If you reach one person, then you won. Well, we superseded the crowd of one, and we're soaring to grow the audience in 2022. I share this story as an example of shifting the perspective. Shifting your perspective can allow you to focus on the good, evaluate your mood, and bring you to new creative solutions. You shift perspective by thinking or doing something differently to change yourself, your situation, or others. That's exactly what I did. I changed my mindset of thinking I would never laugh or smile again because the person that brought me so much joy is no longer with me. I did something to change the narrative, and it has not only changed my life, but the lives of others. My question to you today, as we prepare to celebrate Christmas and the transition into 2022, do you need to shift your perspective? Do you find you are stuck in a cycle of thoughts and emotions that's holding you hostage to pain, hurt, and regret? Do you find you want to close the door on life for the next couple of weeks until the festivities are over? Do you find that everyone around you is celebrating, but you can't muster the excitement? You want to smile. You want to feel joy and have peace in your heart and mind, as well as your home. But it's too exhausting to think about, because to think about it means that you have to do the work to come out of the darkness of your pain. If you're listening to this, some of you are saying, yes, that is me, Lady O. While others are thinking, wow, that's heavy, that's sad, and I'm glad it's not me. The thing about life is, it's a cycle of unexpected emotions and experiences. You don't know when it's your turn to be in the shadows of darkness. I've experienced both sides, and it's the love of God that has brought me out each time. Shifting your perspective is the magic key you can use anytime when you're in a tough situation. If you find yourself on a job that's not meeting your expectations and you're feeling depressed, you can shift your perspective and think creatively and strategically to turn the situation around. Only you know what that will look like for you. It's going to look different for everyone else. That's why we have to be very careful in peeking into someone else's life and mimicking how they handle a situation. Because God has a plan designed just for you. So stay on course, stay focused, and let's shift the perspective and be creative for you. For some, it is leaving a job to pursue advancement elsewhere. While for others, it may be utilizing the benefits of that organization so that you can further your skill sets, so that you can make a strategic transition into your greater someday. Because remember, there is a time and a season for everything. The timing that God has designated for someone else, it is very different than the time that is designated for you. You may find yourself at a crossroads concerning your business and lacking creativity. While shifting your perspective could be to pause, reflect, analyze, and strategize to come up with something new and creative. You may find yourself feeling depressed, thinking you're all alone, and you tend to have a level of anger, and you find yourself upset during this holiday season. Well, shift your perspective. And you can do that by asking yourself questions. Why am I upset? Challenge that thought that says, I am alone. Ask yourself, am I really alone? Or is it that I don't have the select person or persons standing by my side? You may find that this time of year brings on a series of emotions because you can't show your appreciation because your finances are at a deficit. Shift your perspective and realize that people, they want you. So don't allow the physical gifts hinder you from joining in on the celebrations. Allow your mind to be creative and bring yourself to the festivities along with your sense of humor, along with your charm, your smile, and that aura that makes you so special and why people are gravitated to you. Listen, times have changed, and we're no longer looking at the superficial things of life. People want your heart. They want honesty. For me, the greatest gift someone can give is to be authentic. Why? Because that's the best way I know that I can serve you. When you're authentic, then that opens the door for me to know who you are, and I can learn your likes and your dislikes. I hope, as you're listening to my voice right now, that your heart is in agreement with what I am saying, and you're willing to embark on an exercise of shifting your perspective. I want you to be free in your thoughts. I no longer want your thoughts to trap you into believing things that may not be true, or if they are, it's not the final thought. That you have the power to shift your mind and your heart to feel love, compassion, forgiveness, creativity, vulnerability, joy, and peace. Trust and know that it can happen for you. Everyone, and I mean everyone, wants to feel secure, content, and safe. Trusting the process of things causes a level of anxiety to freak anyone out. After a while, after the panic has subsided and you begin to find that comfort in darkness, what tends to happen is that the longing for the things that you hope for, and the dreams and the passion and the feeling of joy and peace and the longing for compassion and companionship, all of that, it begins to fade away, leaving you to create an imaginary world with half-truths to an outdated story. Challenge yourself today. Give it a try. And take baby steps, one moment at a time. You don't have to do it all alone. And in fact, you're not alone. You have support around you. Some that you may know of, while others you don't. But things will get clearer as you take one step at a time. I want you to close your eyes and just envision yourself walking down the hallway, and there's doors on both sides. But as you begin to take steps, one step at a time, a door will open and it will reveal to you what's next. That's what you have to do. You just have to trust and just take the steps. I'm here with you every step of the way, because this is what I needed in dealing with the traumatic experiences in my life, as well as transitioning into God's purpose for my life. I had to pivot often. I had to shift my perspective often. I relied on my support team, to include my therapist, and I had you, the listeners, encouraging me with your comments and well wishes. It all matters. Everything serves a purpose. So today, as we prepare to close out this year, 2021, I want to tell you, it's not too late to shift your perspective so that you can experience something greater and something unimagined. I hope that you share this episode, and or I hope that you play it often as a reminder that today isn't final, and you have the key to open the door and cause your darkness to fade due to the light of your new perspective. I'm wishing you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. This will be the last podcast for 2021. I will be back the first week in 2022 with a new episode. This is going to be a time of rest, reflection, and celebration, because we did amazing things in 2021. We covered 45 episodes throughout the year. So I want to encourage you to feel free to stroll the library of episodes and have your pick of what you want to listen to as you also prepare to transition into a new year called 2022. I am Lady O, feel free to click the link in my bio and follow me on Instagram and Facebook. You can also become a member of Women Unleashed. This is a club that I host on Clubhouse. We're doing amazing things on that platform, and I look forward to expanding to greater in the year to come. Until January 2022, you have an amazing week and stay safe, and you create memories with your loved ones and cherish the moments. Be blessed.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode. Please subscribe to this podcast and like, share, and follow on Facebook and Instagram. Until next time, be well, be safe, and be kind to yourself.